We'll give it a couple minutes to see if anybody pops in, but
A couple minutes to see if anybody pops in.
yeah. So Straight Talk tonight. This is our first inaugural show about a serious conversation about serious topics. And I'm not sure if anybody's going to pop in or not. There we go, Lori Johnson. Hello, Lori. How are you tonight?
Hey, Lori.
We're doing something different. This is called Straight Talk, and we're going to talk about different topics once a week, Monday nights. Sometime between 6:30 and 7 we'll get started. So we're just going live right now. This is kind of like a dry run. If you have comments or subjects that we can talk about, go ahead and put them in the comments and we'll look at them for later.
The reason we're doing this is because normally when we go on a show, we're lackadaisical, funny, but we want to give y'all something serious and actually talk seriously amongst each other and y'all. So if you do have topics throughout that we can talk about later on or as the show gets started, let us know. Of course, we got a topic today, though.
Yeah, and we're being real, too. If either one of us starts laughing or carrying on like we do in our morning show and the rewind, then we're just going to go dark. I'm just going to end it, stop the film and everything. What's up, Tammy? Charles McCook. So let's go, man. Let's try this.
So Straight Talk with SubaruSteve and Anthony V. We are here. So my topic was being a team player.
Very important topic, too. Not just at work, but sports, home life, too.
Being a team player. Mm-hmm. So the question is, what does that phrase, being a team player, mean to you? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you?
Well, to me, it really means thinking of everybody else, including myself, not excluding or not just thinking of myself only. But, I used to be a non-team player. I thought about me, myself, and I, and all I can get, all I can do, and that it was all about me. And I've learned that's not true anymore. In this life, if you're not helping other people, if you're not looking out for the team...
We just want to know do you feel the phrase team player is?
I think what it means is working together.
Okay. I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. Would you consider yourself a team player?
Would I consider myself to be a team player? I definitely would.
Why?
Why? Because it's not just about me. It's about the whole team. Collectively, I feel like you should play your role. Now, I mean, in the workplace is one thing. How do you be a team player in the workplace? I mean, helping people. I mean, because we got a lot of new agents here that, I mean, I could very easily, I'm not going to say take advantage of the situation. And,
no, you're right.
But that's not what I'm here to do. I want to make sure, I'm going to maximize my money, but I want to make sure others maximize their money as well. Because collectively, the more money we can all make collectively, the better energy it is, the better the environment is, the better the department is, and everybody's happy.
Including the customers. Especially the customers. You know, we had a sales agent today, and I forgot how the whole topic went, but the customer just kind of blew past the sales associate. And I was thinking, you know what, if you're not sincere in the way you act, customer or associate or salesperson or even family member, this relates to every field. If you're not sincere in the way you act, people smell that. People know that. And same thing with our counterparts and our peers. If we're not trying to help them be successful, they feel that. They know when they're being shunned or overlooked or that somebody doesn't care about them.
So, you've already answered this question, but have you always been a team player?
Me, absolutely not. I just was born and raised to be, I hate to say my mom didn't purposely raise me to be selfish, but I think I watched a lot of the people around me and I thought they were selfish. So I kind of became selfish as well. And, it's a shame because I could have been so much more and done so much for other people than I'm doing now, but I could have been doing it for years. I mean, you're in your 30s, so you have a lot of future ahead of you. I wasted a lot of years being selfish.
Well, I'll say one thing that has helped me be a team player and help me see the difference of people being a team player and not being a team player. And it was all sports. I've seen people in sports where all they wanted to do is get theirs, it's mine, me. And I'm like, we lost though, but I still scored 29. And I'm like, but we lost. That means, was he a team player or was he just all about the gain of himself?
Yeah.
Or herself.
Didn't really care how everybody else did as long as he performed.
And if you take that mindset where, okay, it could have been some things that they may easily been able to tweak or adjust to where some others people may have got some shine, and then collectively, they all would have won. Everybody feels good. It's always good to be a winner.
Well, you know, you're more into sports than I am, but I am watching and following some of the Stanley Cup. One of the things that really impresses me when you're talking about teamwork is when these guys go into, I forgot what they call it, not the penalty box, but their bench. The first thing they do is they all look up and they watch and they're seeing what's going on. Even though they're off the ice, they care about what's going on the ice. They care about the game and everybody else. If one player gets checked and thrown up against the glass, the others are all right there to help. You don't see one guy going out there and brushing himself off while the others are huddling around.
That's a team that is engaged.
That's why they're in the Stanley Cup, the best of the best.
They're engaged in what's going on. They care about their brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's all about being a team player. It's not about you. It's about the team.
And if we apply those things in our life, at our job, and you know, I keep wanting to bring family into this because families are a team. I have a wife, I have 2 adult daughters, 2 grandchildren, I've got a sister and cousins and nieces. If I consider them my team and I care about them, it benefits them. And it makes me feel good in the fact that I'm helping them, and hopefully it's all sincere. I've had other family members that don't. They care about themselves. And you feel that, especially around the holidays when all of a sudden Uncle Joe shows up and you never see Uncle Joe all year long. But because it's Christmas or whatever, he shows up with a big smile. It's fake. You know, he's not even though he's in the family, he's not really part of the team. So.
Team player. I see Sir Thomas said LeBron. Yes, LeBron. He is a team player. But we don't have anybody LeBron here. But LeBron.
You know, you had a good question. I want to throw this out at you, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to do that. Name a time that you were not a team player. I can do that a lot, but...
Man, that's tough.
Because you are a team player. That's one of the things that attracts me to you as far as working together with you. You care.
You want to know... It's always these like touchy moments, but my dad, he would not allow me to be selfish.
Now, I met your dad, last week? Around about 10 days ago.
He would not allow me to be selfish. I get taken out the game. It's not about you. Because growing up, I was always close.
Was there ever a time he had you pulled out of a game? Or that he took you out of a game?
You won't play. You're not with that attitude.
Did that happen to you?
It only took one time.
So what can you remember that time?
Well, not in a game per se. Not like maybe rec ball, but not playing in school. Playing one-on-one. I kicked the ball one time. I lost. And I kicked the ball. Then I learned how to be a good sport. I mean, you can't win them all, but you can learn from every loss. I mean, so.
What about now? I know you play basketball around. I mean, are there times there where you're not a team player, or you have people on your team that are not team players?
Because of me, my Achilles. So remember it was 2.5 years ago. I tore my Achilles. So I'm just not getting back into the flow of things. But I'll tell you one thing. So I know the game. I can move, but these other guys, I can see they're seasoned players. Like, they've been playing all the time. So I just play my role. I can very easily do more than what I need it to be, but I just do what I need to do. So I'm fitting in where I need to be.
This is a good topic.
So get in where you fit in is basically what I'm doing right now. I'm playing my role.
This was a good topic. Folks, we hope that you enjoy this. We'd like to do this once a week called Straight Talk with AnthonyV and SubaruSteve. Please drop some comments in there about some topics we can discuss and be serious about. Things that may be, I don't know, I hate to say political or whatever. Throw it out there. We'll talk about it. We'll have some serious talk. Don't make it too challenging, but I mean, if it's a good conversation, let's have it. So next Monday, look for us again between 6:30 and 7?
6:30 and 7. Once a week, we'll be doing this. And all y'all that may see this on the replay or the
rewind,
ask yourself: are you a team player?
And if you're not, why not?
Yeah, why not?
That's the first step in becoming a team player, is recognizing that you might not be. Because if you recognize that you're not, you have the ability to become one.
Well, I'm like this.
If you don't care, that's a whole other story.
Why? This is just me. Because you have a lot of people, and it could be in life, it could be in business, that have a lot of knowledge. A lot of expertise in their field. It could be life, it can be, professional. But why keep it to yourself when you can help another person? Because you never know what you may tell someone else and what it could do for them and their family. and their loved ones.
I call it a ripple effect.
It's a ripple effect.
exactly
so why,
what it is.
Why keep it to yourself?
Yeah, make it a positive ripple, because
A positive
negative
ripple.
can do the same thing in a negative fashion. So, hey, I think that's it. Are we good?
That is it.
I
Hey,
appreciate you being on my team, man, and me being on yours.
every last one of y'all. Hey, remember, it's a choice.
Have a good night. Later.